Good morning, dear girls. Now let us see the next topic in the chapter, that is array as member of class. So how we are going to use an array variable as the member of class. So array can be used as data member of the class, and array can be used as private or public member of the class. So see here, this array variable can be used as the data member of the class. That can be used either private declaration or in the public declaration. We can use the array as member of the class. Okay. So that we will see using a program. That is the first practical program. The question is, find the frequency of presence of an element in an array. That means we are going to find the presence of an element in an array. That is, when the frequency of presence means how frequently one element present in a particular array. Okay. So see this example. In this example, you can see here n equal to 5. That means size of the array is 5. And this first element position will start with the 0. That is, a of 0 is equal to 10, a of 1 is 20, a of 2 is 30, and the a of 3 is 20, and a of 4 is 50. These are the 5 elements present in the array. And we are going to find out the element 20, that is our search element. So this element only we are going to find out how frequently, that means how many times this element is present in this array. Okay. So now see, by seeing this we can come to know that 20 present in the array how many times? 2 times. Correct. So the frequency of element 20 in the array is equal to 2. That answer we should get. So all of you understood the question? Okay, now let us start the program. So we'll start the program with the header files. Hash include iostream.h, conio.h and iomanip.h. Then we have to define the class. So how we'll define the class? Using the data type class and class name. So class, frequency is the class name, open flower bracket, private int a of 100. So this is the array variable. So what is the topic? Array as member of class. So the first member of the class is array. So a of 100 comma I. I is the index value for the array. It represents the index or subscript value of the array. That means this 0, 1, 2, 3. Correct. This I is representing this 0, 1, 2, 3. It is used to increase the value of the index. Clear. Then n is the size of the array and ELE is the search element. That means for which element we are going to find out how frequently it is present in the array. In this example I showed you 20 is the element. And FREQ, freak. This variable is used to store the answer. That means now 20 present 2 times. That answer will be stored to this variable. Clear? Okay. Then the public declaration is void get data, that is for getting the values, and void find freak. So here only we are going to calculate that how frequently this 20 present in the array, and we should get the answer too. So that will be happening in this find freak calculation. Okay, in this function. Next, void display, it is used to display the answer. And close the flower bracket, semicolon. So this is how we are defining the array, and all these functions will be defined now outside the class. Correct. So we declared all the functions here and we close the class. That means we are going to define each functions outside the class. Okay. So now let us see the first function, that is get data. So how will you define the get data function outside the class? Using the member function outside the class syntax. Okay. That is, void is the return type, frequency is the class name, and this is scope resolution operator, and this is the member function, and no arguments are passing here. So open flower bracket and cout, enter the size of the array, until C in n. That means we have to provide the size of the array, that is n equal to 5. For giving this value 5, we are giving the variable n here. Clear? Okay. Next, cout, enter the elements of the array. That means we have to give the elements to the array. For that we have to use for loop. You remember last year we used to use this, right? So for entering the elements to the array, we have to use the for loop. So for I equal to 0, that means when I equal to 0, okay, So when I value equal to 0, we will check this 0, I less than n. That means 0 less than 5. Condition is true. Then it will come to next statement, that is C in A of I. C in is the input statement. So using the C in statement, we are inputting the first value, that is A of I. I is having the value 0. So A of 0 to the position of A of 0. Now the user can input the first value. That is the statement. Okay. Again, now see what will happen. I will increase to I plus plus. I plus plus means what? I will increase to 1. Can you understand? I will increase to 1. Then again it will check the condition 1 less than n. Okay. 1 less than n. N is the value 5. So 1 less than 5. Condition true. Again it will come to C in A of I. That is C in A of 1. To the next position we can enter the next value. Again I will increase to 2. 2 less than 5. Condition true. The next position we can enter the value. Again I will increase to 2 plus 1, that is 3. Again A of 3. Next position we can enter the value. Again I will increase to 4. To the next position also we can enter the value. Again I will increase to 5. When I increase to 5, 5 less than n. N value is 5 now. 5 less than 5. Condition wrong. It will come out from the loop. By that time we got all the elements in the array. Clear? Okay. Next, see out, enter the search element of the array. That means for which element we are going to search for the present, like how many times it is present in the array. So for that we have to enter one element, C in ELE, that is 20. We are going to enter the element as 20 and we are going to find the frequency of 20 in this array. Okay. Now let us see the next member function, that is find freq. And using the class name frequency, we are defining the member function outside the class. Okay. So return type is void. Frequency is a class name and this is scope resolution operator and this is the member. Find freq is a member function name. Open flower bracket, freq equal to 0. So this variable is used to get the final result, that is how many times this 20, the search element 20, how many times it is present in this array. So that answer, now for this for this array, like we will get the answer 2 times. The frequency of 20 is 2. So that answer 2 will be stored to this variable freq. Okay. Now for finding this element 20, how many times it is present in this array, we have to use the for loop. For loop is used to access the first element from the array to the last element. Okay. So see now, for loop is also known as fixed execution loop. That is n value is 5 here. That means 5 times this for loop will execute. Whether the condition is true or false, for loop will be executing 5 times. That is why it is known as fixed execution loop. Okay. So now let us see how the for loop is executing. For I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. That is I equal to 0 means the first initial value as 0. 0 less than 5, this is a condition. 0 less than 5, condition is true. So when the condition is true, it will go to next statement. That is here the next statement is another if condition. That is we are checking here if element equal to A of I. So A of I is what? A of 0. Element is 20. So we are checking 20 is equal to A of 0 or what? A of 0 is what? 10. So 10 and 20, that is not equal. That is why the answer will be false. Okay. So when the answer is false, when this condition is false, this next statement won't execute. That means freq plus plus won't execute. It will go back to for loop only. Correct. So when this condition is false, the execution will go back to, control will go back to I plus plus. So here what is I plus plus? 0 plus plus. 0 plus plus means 0 equal to 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1 means I. Now I value will become 1. Okay. Again it will check the condition 1 less than 5. 1 less than 5 also condition true. Again it will come to next statement, that is element equal to A of 1. So here you see 20 equal to A of 1. A of 1 is what? 20. So this 20 and 20 is equal. So this condition is true. When this condition is true, what will happen? The next statement will execute, that is freq plus plus. So freq value is going to increase by by 1. Correct. Now freak from 0 it will increase to 1. So to the 0 we can add 1. That means freak plus plus means freak equal to freak plus 1. Freak equal to freak plus 1 means, see here, freak equal to, freak is having the value freak plus 1. This is a statement, okay. So here we will get the answer freak equal to, what is freak value here? Freak value is 0. So 0 plus 1, we will get the answer, 1. Okay, like this. Now freak value will become 1. Can you understand? Okay. Again it will go back to for loop. Now I value was 1. I will increase to 2. 2 less than 5. Again condition true. Element will be comparing with A of 2. A of 2 and element. This condition is false. Again I will increase to 3. That is A of 3. Element will be comparing with A of 3. 20 and A of 3. This condition is true. When the condition is true, this freak value will be increased to again 1 plus to this value. Already now freak value is 1. To that one more 1 will be adding. So now freak will become 2. Okay. Now freak value will become 2. Again I will increase to 4. So A element equal to A of 4. Element is 20. 20 equal to A of 4 is 50. Condition is false. So this freak won't execute. Again go back. Now I value will become 5. 5 less than 5. That is I less than n is, I is having the value of 5. N is having the value 5. 5 less than 5. Condition become false. It will come out from the loop. Okay. By that time we got the freak value as 2. Understood or what? Okay, now let us see the last member function, that is display function. It used to display the output. Okay, so this function also defined outside the class. So void, frequency is a class name, scope resolution operator and member function, open flower bracket, and the condition will be checked if frequency, if freak, that variable freak greater than 0, then cout frequency of the element equal to inverted comma output operator freak. Okay, that means whatever we are getting the output to this variable freak, if that answer is greater than 0, that means the element more than 0 times. Correct? That is what, see here now, we already got the answer as freak is equal to 2. Okay, so now see the output, enter the size of the array 5, enter the array elements, we have entered the array elements like this, and enter the search element is 20 we have given, and we have searched this 20 how many times it is present in this array, and we got the answer 2 times 20 is present in the array. That is why the output is frequency of the element is 2, and this else part won't execute, close the flower bracket. Okay, that is display function. For this else part I will show you another example. Okay, now come to void main. So this main program, this main function is used to execute each functions. Okay, so here we are declaring an object to pass the message. That means to call the member function, we are declaring an object here with the help of main function. So frequency is a class name, f is the object name, and clear screen to clear the output screen. Then using this object f, using the dot member access operator dot, we are calling one by one function. So f dot get data, when we call this get data function, like enter, all this input statements will execute. When you are calling f dot find freak, for to this find freak function will give the answer like how many times that element is present in this array, and f dot display is used to display the output. Okay, and get ch, close the flower bracket. So this is the output. I hope you all understood the program. Now I will show you the element is not present in the array, how we will get the output. Okay, now let us see. We are searching for the element 20, and the array, you see the array, we are not giving this 20 in this array. That means element is not present in this array. So how it will execute? Freak, we are initial value of the freak variable we are giving as 0. If the element is present in the array only, this freak value is going to increase. Okay, that you please understand. If the element is present in the array only, this 0 will increase to 1. One time present means 0 will increase to 1. 2 times this element is present in the array means it will increase to 2. of one more time, like third time if the element is present in the array means freq variable will increase to 3. Okay, like that. So now see this for loop I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Like that one by one we are going to search with this element. Okay, so a of 0 is 10, 10 and 20 we are comparing, it is not equal. Again this freq won't execute. Again I will increase to 1. A of 1 and 20 will compare, it's not equal. Again freq won't execute. Again the next element a of 2, that is 30 and 20 we are comparing, again not equal, freq won't execute. I equal to 3, a of 3 and 20, that is 35 and 20, it is not equal, freq won't execute. Again next element is a of 4, that is 50 and 20 we are comparing, again it is not equal, so freq won't execute. That means freq value is remain as 0. Got it? Okay, so now freq value is remain as 0 only. Now it will come to display function, that is if freq greater than 0. Now what is the value of freq? 0 only. 0 greater than 0, condition become false. So it will come to else part and we will get the output element does not exist in the array. Can you understand? Okay.